Hi guys, it's me, Robin, and today I'm wearing my Halloween costume, because why not? I am sadness, but Halloween does not make me sad because there are so many awesome Halloween movies. So today I'm going to be telling you about 10 of my favorite Halloween movies. And I got this idea from my friends, Girls Gotta Geek. I want to give them a big shout out. So first of all, I gotta tell you guys something. I have never seen the whole entire movie Hocus Pocus. What? It's one of those movies, I feel like a Christmas Story. Like it's always on at Christmas time, but you never catch the whole thing on TV. Yeah, I've seen parts of it. I need to see the whole thing. I'm sad. Everybody's talking about Hocus Pocus being so awesome lately, and I need to see it. So this year, my goal is to fix that. In the meantime, I'm going to be telling you about 10 movies that I like to watch around Halloween. They're not necessarily movies about Halloween, but they remind me of Halloween because they're a little bit creepy or spooky or whatever. Anyway, these are all family-friendly movies. I'm not into scary Halloween horror movies or anything like that. These are mostly family-friendly fare. So, first up, this movie is something I like to watch around Halloween because the first movie's kind of, I think, or at least in the books, they talk about Halloween at Hogwarts and how cool it is with the ghosts and the thieves and nearly headless Nick. Is that the first book or the second book? It might be the Chamber of Secrets. But anyway, so the first couple movies of Harry Potter, I have some Funko friends to help me out today. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, they kind of remind, I think those are good Halloween time movies because there's wizards and witchcraft and the big castle and the candles, and to me that is a very cool Halloween scenery kind of stuff. And I believe it was just on ABC Family this weekend again, and I love the Harry Potter movies, and I love that world that you get to experience in the first movies when you see it all through kind of Harry's eyes and you first see Hogwarts. To me it's all very Halloween-y, and I really enjoy that. So that's my first Halloween movie. The next one, there is a pop of this guy, but I do not have him. But I'm a little bit worried about saying his name. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is such a cool movie. It's a little creepy, but it's so hilarious. It's a movie I have loved since I'm a kid. So funny. Awesome Tim Burton movies. There's a lot of Tim Burton movies on this list, by the way. Because, you know, who better than Tim Burton? This is Halloween, I think. Yeah, so Beetlejuice, so super funny. A little creepy, but I just love the effects. I love how funny it is. Beetlejuice is a great character, and it's just like such a wacky, original movie, I think, too. It's so cool. And I just love everything about it. The little miniature scale town is really cool. And Lydia, oh, it's so great. I love that movie. The next one is a Halloween classic. It is The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I remember seeing this as a kid. One of my favorite memories as a kid was when we'd be watching TV, and it was always time to go to bed, like after we watched like the Muppet Show, and you would see like on the TV there would be like a little graphic that said special, so you knew something cool was coming on, like whether it was a Halloween special or Christmas special, but it was pretty much from like Halloween to Christmas. You would get a lot of those, and Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown is an awesome, epic cartoon. I mean, I should have brought out Linus, but actually I want to decorate him and put a tissue over him and make him a ghost. I think that would be really funny. Linus at the pumpkin field, waiting up for the Great Pumpkin. It's classic. I love it. It is such a great movie, cartoon. It's awesome. The next movie on my list is a new movie, The Book of Life, and it is a Day of the Dead movie, and I got Manolo and Maria here. These guys are so cool. They made really awesome pops from this movie. I bought, the pops are what made me really want to see it. If you haven't seen it yet, it is so visually stunning. You could watch that movie on mute, but I wouldn't because it's actually really funny and the songs are funny. It has a great soundtrack. Like there's some modern songs that they did, and it is just really sweet story. I loved it so much, and like I said, it was just so beautiful to look at, and it's about the Day of the Dead and different traditions, and it's very cool, awesome movie. I think it's on cable now if you can catch it. Another movie that I really like this time of year is so creepy, I find. It's not Tim Burton, but I believe the guy who made it worked on Nightmare and some of the other ones. It is Coraline, which is also kind of done in that sort of claymation-y, 3D kind of animation style. Coraline is a book by Neil Gaiman, who is one of my favorite writers, and it is just such a creepy movie. And Coraline, the whole thing, when Lala Loopsies came out, I was like, oh my gosh, they're making weird Coraline dolls. There's like this whole thing with button eyes, and it's kind of creepy, but it's awesome. And Coraline is like this girl, she moves into a new house, and she's finding all these strange things going on in her, with her neighbors and in her garden, and there's some creepy things going on, but it's very cool. Very also really beautiful movie to look at. Another all-time Halloween favorite of mine is Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters. The first one and the second one. There's a new one coming out soon too that I'm really, really excited about. Who are you gonna call? It is just such a great movie. Stay Puft is classic. Slimer, I mean, just so many great lines. It's really funny and great New York movie. I like both of them. I think they're so great, and not necessarily Halloween movies, but the whole thing about ghosts makes me want to watch it around this time of year. It was on Netflix last year. I'm not sure if it still is. I'll have to look for that because I do want to watch it again this time of year. And another one, I actually just watched this again with my nieces a few weeks ago, number 8. These would make really great Funko Pops, is The Addams Family, which is a great movie. It is so much fun. I enjoyed watching Addams Family when I was a kid. The TV show was on in reruns back then. And there's actually a musical that was really funny too that I took my nieces to see at the State Theater here after it was off Broadway already. But that is just hilarious. I think it's so funny. Fester Addams is hilarious, played by oh, what is his name? He plays Doc Brown. Christopher Lloyd. So funny. And I mean, the whole cast is great. I mean, Wednesday, what's her name? Christina. Oh, geez, I'm totally blanking on people's names. Wednesday Addams. Angelica Houston is, yeah, all the characters. Raul Julia, they're all awesome. And they did such a good job, I think, of creating that world. And you have a thing coming. Oh, it's so cool. And there's a little bit of creepy stuff because the Addams are creepy people, but it's just really, it's mostly funny. And I love that movie. And like I said, my nieces and I like to watch that one. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a good family movie. And there's also Addams Family Values, which is also pretty funny as well. Next on my list is another movie that I actually haven't seen in a while, but it is such a cool movie. And it's really visually stunning. It's Tim Burton again. It's The Corpse Bride, which is another like Day of the Dead type movie. It is super cool. Now they need to make some pops from those. I haven't seen it in a while, and so I want to see it again really soon. And Johnny Depp is in that one, of course, because you know, Johnny Depp and Tim Burton go together like hand in hand, and it is a cool movie. And I didn't put this one on my list, but Frankenweenie is another. I mean, any Tim Burton movie I think is great to watch this time of year. Edward Scissorhands, another one I think would be really cool, and I think they're all pretty family friendly. I'm a big fan of those movies. I like them all. Okay, and now number 9 on my list. I have 2 movies for number 9 because I'm going to call this category more 80s movies because Ghostbusters is an 80s movie. But these are not Halloween movies, but they've got like a cool, spooky, creepy vibe to them that makes me think of October. One is Goonies, one of my all-time favorite 80s movies, and the other one is Gremlins, which is creepy to me. Like, that's the kind of stuff that scared me as a kid. Gremlins with those green monsters. And you had these cute little Mowglis, and then if you beat them after midnight and get them wet, all kinds of chaos breaks out. And we were really scared of those movies when we were kids. And the same thing about Goonies. Like, there's these kids who go on this awesome adventure, but they're going like through these tunnels underground. There's skeletons and creepy things, and these bad guys chasing them, and it's a really awesome adventure story. one of my favorite movies, and I've kind of lumped those together because they're both like from the same period in the 80s, and they both have pops too, but they're upstairs and I forgot to bring them down. And finally, my favorite Halloween movie, if you haven't guessed it by now, it is also by Tim Burton, and it is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, it is just such a beautiful, beautiful movie. It has amazing songs, beautiful animation. Jack is such a great character, and so is Sally, actually. And they even have a cool dog, Zero. It is such a cool and clever, clever movie. I love the wonder Jack, Jack when he finds, like, what's this? What's this? It's just so cool, and just like the longing he has to like live a different life, like so many other Disney characters like Ariel or Aladdin. He has that moment where he just is like singing up on the rock, and he wants more to live this provincial life. I love it. It's such a great story. Just, oh, so sweet. It's one of my favorite things to do on Halloween is to watch A Nightmare Before Christmas, or right around it. Comment down below, guys, and let me know, what are your favorite Halloween movies? What do you think of the ones that I mentioned? Have you seen all of those yet? Like I said, they're not all Halloween movies, but they're ones that I like to watch this time of year because there's something creepy or spooky about them. And I think my wig is starting to ride on my head. Comment down below too and let me know what you're going to be for Halloween. As you can tell, I am sadness. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you will like this video and subscribe, because that would be super awesome if you did. And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All links are down there. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks again, Girls Gotta Geek, for this awesome video idea. See you again soon. Happy Halloween. Bye. And is there a weird blue light on my face from my hair and the lighting? I don't know. If my face is weirdly blue, maybe that works or something. I can't tell.